Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. My name is Stuart. In today's lesson, we're looking at how we use the present simple tense as a future tense. Let's go to the intro. Now, as I said, today we're looking at using the present simple when we're referring to the future. Now, you will know by now that in English we have various ways to talk about the future. We can use the going to structure, we can use will, we can use the present continuous, and we can also use the present simple. However, the use of the present simple to refer to the future is limited to more or less three specific conditions. So when we're talking about timetables or programs or other fixed events, let's say. Also, when we use conditional clauses with if, unless, and provided, etc. And also with adverbial clauses with time conjunctions that use the conjunctions, for example, when, until, before, after, etc. Okay. Now these are subordinate clauses. So in the two clause structure, it's the subordinate clause that will take the present simple for the future reference. Now we're going to have a practice to see when we can use the present simple in the future. Now basically, if it's not one of these three specific examples, you have to use another future, okay? Will, going to, or the present continuous, okay? So in the practice, we'll see through context whether we use the present simple or whether we need to use going to or will or the present continuous, as I said. So let's have a look. Let me just get my blue pen. Here it is. And we're going to start with the first one here, number one. Now, let's put this into a context. Now, next July, I'm going on holidays, of course, and we spend a few days in New York. Okay, so it's a future. We have to decide whether we use will, going to, present simple, or the present continuous tense here. So let's think. Is it one of these three conditions that we have here? Is it a timetable? Is it a conditional clause? Is it an adverbial clause? No, it is not. So next July, we are going to. We are going to spend a few days in New York because it's a planned event, okay? Next July, we're going to spend a few days in New York. So we don't need to use the present simple in this example here as a future reference because it's not one of these three, okay? So there's a little bit of a trick to these exercises, but we need to know which particular future tense to use in each situation. So, number two, we got our tickets for our trip today. The plane leave on Saturday and we arrive on Sunday morning. Do we need to use a will? Do we need to use a going to? Or can we use a present simple in this reference here? The answer is that we can, because it's more or less a program or a timetable. So we got our tickets for our trip today. The plane leaves on Saturday and we arrive, okay, on Sunday morning. Now, it's very common if you book a trip with a travel agent. I don't know whether you're familiar with the concept of the travel agent, but in the past, you used to go to a travel agent to book your holidays, and they would say something like this. So your tickets are ready today, the plane leaves on Saturday, and you arrive on Sunday morning, okay? Because it's more or less, it's a program. It's a program. It's a series of events that are programmed, okay? So this is how we can use the present simple here for the future reference. The next one, number three. I'll give Pete a call when I something home from work. Now the verb we need to use is get. So I'll give Pete a call when. Let's have a look. Adverbial clause with a time conjunction when. Okay, so when I get home. When I get home tonight. Not when I will get home, it's when I get home. So I'll give Pete a call when I get home from work. It's in the future. I'm at work at the moment. But when I get home, I'll give him a call. Okay? So we get the idea of how we have this adverbial clause, time conjunction, get. Okay? The present simple for the future reference. Okay, the next one, number 4. Now, a friend of yours is not feeling very well. This person you think might have a headache, so you ask them, have you got a headache? They say yes. And you say, get you an aspirin. Which one do we use? Do we use the present simple? Is it one of these 3? Or do we use another future reference here? Which one do we use? Do we use going to? Do we use will? Well, if you said that we use will, you would be correct. So, I'll get you an aspirin. I'll get you an aspirin because you're deciding in this moment. There's no plan, okay, so we wouldn't use going to. So here we'll use get. Have you got a headache? I'll get you an aspirin for your headache. Okay, so this future tense here. Now, the next one, number 5. It's a negative. Something. You not miss the bus if you leave now. So, which one would we put in here? Let's think. So, you won't miss the bus if you leave now. Okay? Here's our if conditional clause. Okay? The subordinate clause. So you won't miss the bus if you leave now. Okay? If you leave now. Again, the future reference. If you leave now. So if you leave now, you won't miss the bus. Number 6. Please remain seated until the doctor what? Until the doctor is going to call? Until the doctor will call? Or is it one of these ones here? Well, you're right. We can see the until. So please remain seated until the doctor calls you. Okay? Please remain seated until the doctor calls you. So we have the adverbial clause with the time conjunction, until. We can see it here. Okay? Here is the until. So please remain seated until the doctor calls you. We wouldn't say until the doctor will call you or until the doctor is going to call you. We use the present simple. Number 7. It's freezing cold and wet. Freezing cold and wet. It something snow very soon. Going to, it will, it snows. Which one do we use? It going to snow. It's going to snow very soon, okay? It's freezing cold. I can more or less see because of the conditions that is going to happen. It's going to snow. It's freezing cold and wet. It's going to snow very soon. So in this sense, we need to use going to. And the last one. Hurry up or we something miss the start of the film. It something start at 8 p.m. sharp. Now, let's think which ones we need to use here. So, hurry up or we will miss. That is right. Hurry up or we will miss the start of the film. Okay, the start of the film. The start of the film is programmed to begin at a certain time. The film, there's a timetable, there's a program. So, it starts at 8 p.m. sharp. It starts at 8 p.m. sharp. So we can see here hurry up or we will miss the film. We're using will here, okay? It starts programmed at 8 p.m. sharp, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ways to use the future with the emphasis on the present simple for future uses, timetable programs, conditional clauses, adverbial clauses, always subordinate clauses, and you shouldn't go wrong with your future tenses. Now, thank you very much for watching the lesson. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Remember to share the video, please, on social media. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see you in the next video lesson. Have a good day. Bye.
In the dell, the farmer takes the wife. The farmer takes the wife. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the